On a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Twins look for their 7th straight victory next. Into the box, Christian Pacheco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pacheco.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Fly ball out to right field. Meadows on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy hit over 60 home runs last year. You just don't see those types of numbers in the game today, but he's trying to bring it back. He's incredible to watch.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there goes Polanco. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Meadows is going to get there. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The left fielder, Alex K.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex K. Who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Got him. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays going over. Next will be the designated hitter, Brent Rucker. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Rucker.
In there for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The catcher, Eugene Solari.
The next twin up, Eugene Solari. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Franco is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Royce Lewis. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Iro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Christian Pacheco, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 11.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So first and third with one away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Polanco stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. It's in!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Brent Rucker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Turned on down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Minnesota.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's popped up. Franco over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of the second. Twins. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And he struck him out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Low. Originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got
him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugene Solari.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Renfroe arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Royce Lewis. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Popped him up. Low is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, J.J. Downs stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 pitch on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Garrett Cooper is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And that's taken for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Downs is right there. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in now, Christian Pacheco.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. It's a high fly ball. Headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twins are challenging the previous
All right, we'll
flag.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Renfroe moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's
now
back
batting,
to second.
the first baseman, Miguel.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Hay.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 misses off the plate. Brent Rocker would be next. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base. Stepping up to the plate, Franco back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So striding in, Austin Meadows comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pacheco has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They need to get... Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Brent Rucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It's out again!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Max Kepler. He swings and lines it to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Eugene Solari in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Just hung in there on that one. Kepler at third with nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. he's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled away. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Pacheco moves over. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Pacheco. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Pacheco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 22.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Alex K. Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Brent Rocker. From the stretch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. A Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Standing in, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Rays,
now here's the pitch.
First baseman, Garrett.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The designated hitter, number 9.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 11-0. Richard Blyer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 49.
In now, Eugene Solari.
Blyer.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. First offering on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The center fielder
Riding in, Christian Pacheco. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco as he lines it out to center, and that's in there, base hit.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in to try it again, Alex K. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Base hit into right center. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2 down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Trevor Richards comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Max Kepler. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Franco, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kay has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
No hitter. Is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound, and you know what, he won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Austin Meadows is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the... Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eugene.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It's out of here! And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Roll, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Renfroe looks up. See you later. Diego Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Diego Castillo.
In now, J.J. Downs. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Christian Pacheco. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Renfroe ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jorge Polanco. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Going for strikeout number 15. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with one out in the eighth.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the eighth inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the sixth inning?
It starts creeping in right around the sixth. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Kiermaier becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lowe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Rays strand just the one, and they remain well behind. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Next for Minnesota.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Kay. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Brent Rucker will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware? Are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Two and two. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready for another chance? Willie Adames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Franco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made and the Twins continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 19-0 the final tonight. Minnesota sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Felix Hernandez earns his 5th winner of the year as he tosses a complete game 1 hitter. Ryan Yarbrough permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.